Okay, good morning, traders, and welcome to the Meta Trading Yogi. And today, October 5th, we're going to do our technical analysis for the S&P 500. And this morning, we're going to go a little bit quicker because, well, I slept in. and yeah, I needed, I didn't sit in front of the computer early enough. To do my thing. So anyways, I'm going to go real quick over my analysis. I'm going to set up my zone of support and resistance, interests, and so on and so forth. So the first question is, what type of day are we having today? And if we can look, it's pretty simple. Today we're having a range day, right? So far we're having a range day. So we're going to find the middle of the range right here. All right, we'll set our standard deviation right there, right? Who has control of the market so far? Well, we've got big movement right here, and we also have a big movement down here. So we might be looking at a pendulum swing. We've got an open loop right there that they're probably going to want to close at some point today. And there you go. So let's see what she's going to pan out for this morning. And yeah. So let's just see what's going to happen. Like I said, I'm going to be a little sluggish today. Big weekend, very busy, uh, very tired. So let's see what she's going to sing. There you go. That's good. If you have any questions, don't be shy. Type them into the Q&A box. Right now, what we're going to be looking for, as usual, right? We're going to be looking for a pullback. Going to look for the pullback to come down right here, right? Something like this. Give us our pattern. Let's take the market back up. Or are we going to experience a melt up, right? Because of on Friday or Thursday, they said that President Trump got coronavirus. The market dipped a little bit. Apparently, over the weekend, he felt much better. They're supposed to release him today. The market is reacting positively to that. So, yeah, let's see what she's going to sing. Hopefully, we're not going to experience a melt up in the market this morning. Let's see what she's going to do. Let's see what she's going to do. See right here, we're starting to see a pullback. So we're going to come and look at where our 38.2 zone is. And let's hope that it's going to pull below the range, right, to give us a good value to our trade. Let's see what's going to happen. It is a waiting game. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Big weekend, very busy, did a lot of stuff, went to bed late. Hmm. In the meantime, guys, if you have any questions, type it in the question box. And I should be fully awake by tomorrow morning. So maybe let's see this here. Maybe we can look at this as a spike and channel. If we have a spike and channel right here, right? Let's look at where our channel is. Maybe the 38.2 right there, right? We see where maybe have a 38.2. Let's see if we get a 2-try pullback. And then maybe for maybe look for a long trade, right? Retesting the bottom of this channel. Let's see what she's gonna sing. Oh my God. Some morning you just wish you would have stayed in bed, right? Doesn't look like it's going to give the 2-try, and it's going to go without us, right? I would like to see a nice 2-try come back. I would like to see a nice 2-try right here. We got a 1-try right there. Like to see a second try come down, right? And keep on going. It looks like it's going to try to go without us. second in the meantime. This morning it's a ratings game. Let's just wait. Just give me a second here. I'll come back when there's a bit less noise. So as we see, yeah, it's a ratings game. We're waiting for that pattern. And as soon as we have something worth to trade, we'll look at it. Are we going to get our second pullback? That would be nice, right? That would be nice to see our second pullback. The market died right after the opening bell. This is very frustrating. Let's hope that it gives us a little pullback, something before that we could trade. Everything went dead this morning. Maybe if we're lucky, we'll get our pullback right here, right? Let's see what's going to happen. Wait for the dog noise this morning, drinking from the bowl. Hope it's not too loud. Let me shut off the mic for a second. You looked at that, right? No pullback, no nothing, gives us a little spike. It's telling us right now, right? The market is indecisive of what it wants to do. And the buyers got in to try to make a movement. The sellers are trying to defend their position. Again, let's hope we see a pullback, a pattern, something that we can trade and make some money this morning. Give me a second, I'll be right back. Okay, we're starting to get somewhat of a pullback, but our pattern suffered time decay, right? This pattern that was setting up right here suffered time decay. So now we're having another open loop right here. And let's hope that we get a proper pullback. All right, let's hope that we get a proper pullback. And then a pattern that we can trade. Let's see what she's going to have to say this morning. Again, we see at our 38.2 area, that zone got retested, right? After the little pullback right here, the micro pullback, we see some buyers. We're waiting right here to get in. Now let's hope that it gives us a nice little pattern, right? A little pull, set two try pullback, back up. But it's hard to, it would be hard to trust a trade right now, right? Because how much value do we have right here from there to there, right? We've got a 3.75 point reward for a 2.5 point risk right now. Yeah, exactly 2.5, right? So 3.5, let me do it from this side right here, right? 3.5 for 2.5 risk right here, right? So let's see. That's how she's going to play out, if she's going to give something interesting to trade or not. Maybe the channels look more like this. That could be a possibility. And if it would do so, if that is the channel that is in play, this area right here is where we would like to see our pattern happens, right? If we see a nice deep pullback all the way up to here, I'm pretty sure that we have a lot of buyers right now waiting to push the market back up. See, we have a small 2-try right here. This is going to give us a buy opportunity. It's just the only thing. It is so close to the top right here. Not giving good value for the trade, right? We've got the 1-try, 2-try, right? We've got the 1-try right here, 2-try right here. Big candle closing over the AMA would be our buy signal, but it's just so close to the day's high and not enough distance in between to give us a good value for our trade, right? Let's see. But then again, the market died down so quick this morning. Only 302,000 contract traded so far. It's almost 10 a.m. So what is she going to do? Oh, there you go. There you go. A little bit of a deeper pullback. Hopefully we see it come down here, give us our pattern to go back up, right? That would be nice. Almost 10 o'clock shock. Always got to be careful around 10 o'clock, right? This is where they set the gold price, and for some reason we often see a volatility move at that time. So let's hold on and see what's going to happen. I would really like to see it come all the way down here to do its pattern, right? This is what I would like to see right here. I hope it doesn't go without us. But it could very well be. That's the thing. All right, it could very well decide to go without us. Sorry about the tea kettle this morning. Right there. It's going to go with, see, it's a little spike right there. This is where we should be putting our buy order right here, right? We're into the trade. She's into the trade. Let's see what she's gonna do. All right, it happens so quick, and I hate it. This is not good, right? Because I would like to see this candle right here. This candle right here close over the EMA, but it didn't. It closed right on it. That one closed over the EMA. So, and you see how it's starting to jerk around? This like this, I don't like. I like to see when some popping when we get into the market. So let's hope that we get, she keeps on going. She doesn't pull back, right? Let's hope that she just keeps on going right there. This is this, I don't like to see this. She's jerking around like that. That I don't like to see. That I don't like to see. Let's hope that she gives us a little spike, at least to cover our first entry, right? Our first target, sorry. And then after we can think of moving to break-even point. Let's see what she's gonna sing. Give me a second here. Come on. Keep on going. And now it's getting along, right? I would have liked to see this trade be done by now. I'm going to start to consider to move my stop to the point of entry if it doesn't pull out and give out anything just yet, right? It's having a hard time to push through. We'd like to see it run a little bit. That would be very nice. So just give me, there you go. Perfect. First target filled. Then after our stop move to break even. So now we've got 2.25 points on the day. And let's see where she's gonna go. Is she gonna try to reach all the way at top right here? Is she gonna pull back? Let's see what she's gonna do. So I'm just gonna try to see whereabouts she could go, right? And if whereabouts she could go. So we've got this one big measured move right here, right? One big measured move right here. Then after, let's see, no. Copy and move. Then after, right here, that would take us all the way up there, right? So this could be right there. It could be the next target. Excellent. Then after, let's trail a little bit to make sure we lock in some profit if she decides to pull back. Very good. Now let's keep this one as a runner. I'm going to pull it up a bit higher, and then I'm going to trail a little tighter, right? Right here. This is where she should complete, like she closed right there, right? She closed the loop. The loop is not in play anymore. All right, the loop is not in play anymore. Just give me a second. All right, this loop right here has been closed. It's not in play anymore. So this is why I'm trailing so tight right here, just in case she reverse, right? So we have we protect some profit. We've got 2.25 points done so far. Our stop is at 2.25 points lock profit. So that would be 5.5 points for the day. Well, let's hope that she keeps on going, right? That would be really nice that she keeps on going. Apple's not doing good this morning. Well, let's see if she's going to keep on running, because for some reason, Apple drives a lot of the S&P. Apple drives a lot of the S&P for some reason. Just give me a second. I'm just... Just give me a second. I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like we might get stopped out in a few seconds here. We'll see what's going to pan out. All right, we'll see what's going to pan out. If she's going to keep on going, is she going to pull back, or is she just going to give us a nice spike, right? That would be really cool. A few pops, pop, pop, pop. Reach our second target, 10 points for the day. That would be a good day. I'll be back in a second. Okay, sorry about that. We're still on in the trade. We're trading pretty close, right? We're trading pretty close. We've got a big movement right here, right? We've reached our measured move, right? We've reached our measured move. Let's see, right? If we can have another one, maybe we're gonna hit another measured move right there. For a third measured move, or are we going to get closed out right here? Let's see what she's going to sing. Oh, looks it's like it's gonna be all she has to say this morning. All right. Buyers are still defending the move. That's pretty impressive. Sellers are gonna probably want to come and close right here, right? They're probably gonna want to come and close this open loop right here that we have this morning, right? But we see that the buyers are defending, right? All of they here, they're defending their position. I'm actually really impressed right now. So let's see what's going to happen. If this candle closes strong, well, might have a good chance. There you go. Let's move our stop right under this little channel. This little range right here, right? This little battle that we see. Look at our stocks, how they're doing this morning. Apple's recovering from Friday's session. So anyways, let's see what's going to happen. So as we can see, the market keeps on wanting to go up all the way up to the measured move. I'm going to remove that line just so my chart's a little cleaner and I see a little bit better. Right, it just keeps on pulling up, right? I'm going to trail pretty tight right here because this is a big move. We should see a retracement pretty soon. Let's hope that we're going to go and close that measured move, right? Let's hope we go and close that measured move before she gives another pullback. Let's adjust this here, right? So this makes sense like this. There you go. Come on, buyers, defend your position, push it higher. Yep. And that's all she's going to sing, folks. One more tick and we're out. There you go. So 10.25 points for the day on this leg right here, right? On this leg right here, 10.25 points. Sorry, on this leg right here. So now that being said, we're going to put back right here our retracement to see where she's going to try to go. And look at that, right? The buyers are defending their position. I was trailing way too tight. looks like the buyers wants to defend that position and keeps taking the market up, right? Who is buying here? Who are the buyers here? This is all FOMO, and you got to be careful, right? Because at this point right here, we could very well see the market, right? We could very well see the market go and crumbling down right there, right? We could see the market just crumble down. So we got to be very careful. To buy all the way on top here is not professional traders that are buying here, right? Those are all FOMO people. FOMO, the fear of missing out, right? So as I said, we got some 10.25 points on our trade. Just give me a second here, right? Let me show you the trade. This was our entry point right here. That was not the best entry point. That was not the best entry point at all, right? I would have liked to gotten in right there, right? This is where I would have hoped to see this candle right there close right over the EMA right here, and I would have put in my buy-in order right here, right? This is where I would have liked to put in my buy order, but it closed right at the EMA, and then after we got the second candle that when it closed over the EMA, it closed strong, but it closed really high, really high. So what happened here and why I was uncomfortable, right? Because I don't like to trade more than, I would say, about 10 to 12 ticks per contract when I get in. And when I took the contract right here, right, when I put in my buy-in order right here, all the way down here, that was a 4.5 point risk reward ratio for a 3.75, right? So technically speaking, this was not a good entry, right? This was not a good entry. The only thing that validated this trade is, right, when we tested right here, right? When we tested our zone right here, and then after we retested it right here at the 38.2, right? Because we got this test right there and we retested right here, and we had such a big move that indicated to me, that was an indication to me that we had a lot of buyers right here just waiting for the opportunity to get into the market. And then after it started to jerk around a little bit, right, as if it was indecisive, and I almost closed my position, right? Because like I said, when I get into a trade, I like to see the trade move in a forward motion, well, in any direction really, but in a swift movement, right? I like, as my coach likes to say, he likes to see the market pop, right? It goes pop, 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 2-3 candles back to back, and this is when you feel comfortable, you can stay in a trade. And then after it just it went up, it melted up, and it gave us 10.25 points for 2 contract traded this morning. So I'm pretty happy, right? I'm pretty happy. It's 7:26. Sorry, 10:26, almost 10:30. Past 10:30, we do not take any gamble trades, right? We stay away from gamble trade past 10:30. And now we're going to wait for a really deep pullback, right? If we want to get into this trade with confidence, within the next trade with confidence, we need a really, really big pullback. So let me just remove a few things here, and we'll start making our analysis for our next trade, if there is one that shows up today, right? Take this off right here. And now we're going to come. See, we had a range until here, right? We had a range until here, but then after, the range was not in play anymore, right? The range was not in play anymore. Well, as I think, right? Because it could very well, that's the other thing. If we look right here, now we've reached today's high, we still have an open loop right here, right? we still have an open loop right here that we have to be careful. The market could very well decide, right, that it has reached its high today, right? It has reached its high today, and now it's going to try to go all the way back down, right? Now it might just try to go all the way back down to, whoops, retest this zone right there, right? And then after, take it back up. So we're going to be very mindful of this morning. We're going to look at what the market is going to do. Let me just erase all of this, and then, whoops, those lines. No. Okay, clear like that. And this should take it. Clear. And then, what the hell? Why is it not erasing for some reason? Again, my system is bugging this morning, so I'll have to do everything manually. So let's see what she's gonna do, right? So we've got our spike, right? We see we have a spike right here this morning, right? Right here we have our spike this morning, and then transition into a channel. So let's draw this channel once again, right? Right here. I'll put one like this, and I will also put one all the way at the bottom here. And the reason is I'm just not sure what channel is in play right now this morning. Then after, I'm going to take my retracement, right? I'm going to take my retracement and I'll take it to today's high. And this right here, this looks very good, right? Right here. This right here looks very good to pan out a pattern. And we'll be very mindful right here to make sure that right here is not a channel that is forming, right? So there you go. This is like where we would like to see, right? Where we'd like to see the pattern to happen, right? Something like that. Pull back all the way down here, then give us a pattern and take it all the way back up. And look at that, right? The buyers are still defending their position. That who's buying right here, right? This candle, who is buying this right there? This is purely FOMO. And let me go look, see if we have any news that could justify this move, right? Let me look at the news right here. Yeah, I think it's just FOMO. People getting in because they see, right, all morning right here. All morning, the market just keeps on going up, and they haven't taken the trades all morning. And then after they see this range, right, they see this range right there, and then they're like, oh no, we're not going to get a deep pullback, so we're going to buy right there. And this is why, right, when we see right here, 1030, right at 1030, we get some gamble trade. We have to be careful. We have to be very careful about those gamble traders that are going to bring some volatility to the market. So that being said, Let's just see what she's gonna do, if she's gonna offer something else, right? Did any of you guys take any trade this morning? If you did, please type it into the chat box. Let me know how you did. Well, oh my God, look at that, right? Holy smokes. Look at this right there. That I don't know. This must be some algo trading, right? A move like this must be some algo trading. Or it might be the 10 o'clock shock. That's what it is. There you go, the 10 o'clock shock. Now you might see the 10 o'clock shock and say, oh, I should have gotten it in. Well, no, because this 10 o'clock shock could have very well offered something very different, right? So plan your trade and trade your plan, but do not fall onto what is called the confirmation bias, where we look or we try to force what we see into confirming what we think is going to happen. And this is the best way to blow an account, right? This is the best way to blow an account. So anyways, that being said, let's see what she's going to do. $10.30. No more gamble trade after 10:30. Not that we gamble trade, we never gamble trade, but sometimes we might, like if we look at this morning, right? If we look at our trade this morning, when we got in, just give me a second, right there. We get in right here, right? We got in right here after we have our first try, right? Then, but that first try got negated when we passed, right? When we passed that first try, when we passed the day's high, then after we got a pullback, first try right here, second try right there, and then after we got in right here. Not the best entry point, right? Not the best entry point, but it did give us a very nice trade for 10.25 points this morning. So ain't too shabby, nothing to complain about, right? This is very, very good. Now, that being said, let's see what she's going to do. If she's going to give us a new trade this morning, a new opportunity to make some money, or is she going to just keep on melting up the whole day, right? Sometimes this happens, especially when we have some big news, some big move at the end of the week. On the Monday, we'll often see a melt up, right? And if I'm looking right now at the Apple stock, we see, right, that it got it just keeps on going up this morning. So for that reason, it's not giving us any pullback either. So this is why I think we're seeing like a melt up this morning. So now, that being said, I know I keep repeating myself, but we have to wait to see what she's going to do. We're just going to readjust herself, right, accordingly to that last spike. People had time to readjust their position. So I'm going to move my 38.2 a little higher. And then after my zone, I'm going to move this. I'm going to put it right there. Then this range right here, we're just going to keep an eye on, right? We're just going to keep an eye on this range. We're just going to keep an eye on this range. It might just come again right here. It might do a pendulum swing, right? It could very well do a pendulum swing right there. And what is a pendulum swing? Well, as the Bible said, yeah, as the Bible said, son, as above, so below, right? So whatever happens on top will happen at the bottom. So as we see right here, we had a little range, right? We had a little range right here. Oh, just give me a sec. All right, we had a little range right here. Come on. Move. No. Move. Right here. There you go. So whatever happened on top might happen at the bottom if the market considered this right here, right? If they consider this right here to be a small range, then there's a good chance they come and they pass the range, they go to the bottom of the pendulum swing, and that conveniently, right, it's at the exact same spot as our 38.2, at the exact same spot as our channel. So all of this right here is giving us an indication that if the market, right, if the market comes all the way down here, right, and gives us a pattern, then that would be a strong, reliable trade, right? But is she going to try to reach down there? Is she going to keep on melting up? Who knows? Time will tell. We've got 20 minutes left to our trading session. And if you guys are ever interested in taking a trading course, all of these techniques right there that I'm teaching you come from my coach. And if you want to get in touch with him, you just let me know and I will put you in touch with him. And yeah, let's see what's going to happen from here. Yeah, the buyers are very good to defend their position, right? They just won't let it go down. I'm almost jealous that I didn't keep my position open, right? I'm almost jealous that I trailed a little too close, right? We let another 8 points go, right? We let another 8 points go by trailing a little too tight, but we were past 2 days high. There was no way for us, right? There was no way for us to know that she would keep on going. So we still did do good, right? 10.25 points. It's just sad when you leave. It's just too bad, right? Not sad, but it's too bad when you leave some money on the table, right? When you leave money on the table like this, uh, and you see it keep on going, you wish you would have stayed in. And often that's probably maybe, right? This is what it could be right here. Maybe right there, the people that got in right here and saw this move right there, right? When they saw this move right here, they say, hey, we left some money on the table. We want to make more money. And once it retested the EMA, they're like, that's it. That's the signal. Let's go. Let's get in, right? Let's go. Let's get in. But this right there, they're not all making money. I'm telling you, they're not all making money. And they risk the chance to see the market just fail and go all the way back down. So for that reason here, we have to be very careful. Well, 10:45, 15 minutes left to the trading session. I'm not all that sure that she's going to give us something else worth trading this morning, unless we see a flash crash. And even at that, we're going to have to be very careful because now the bears could be getting into the market, right? They can try to take over the market, change the direction. So let's be careful in this afternoon session. No gamble trade. Keep an eye on what you're doing, and if you have any question, now is the time to ask them in the Q&A box, in the chat box. Is the time to ask them. The trade room is going to close in 5 minutes. So far, nothing. Are the buyers going to defend the EMA right here? Right? Are they going to be able to defend the EMA? Or are going to the sellers be able to take it down, right? Right now, we are in who knows what's going to happen. Who is buying right here? But then again, we need the people that are buying right here to make stupid mistake for us to be able to make some money, right? That's the name of the game. It's a zero-sum game. If somebody's winning, that means obviously that somebody else is losing. Wow. Who's buying this? Who's buying there? 10 minutes left to our session. The market is dying down. So if you're going to trade this afternoon, you're gonna trade this afternoon, you're gonna have to wait for a good pullback, right? You're gonna have to wait for a good pullback or a 1, 2, 3 reversal before you can consider to take in a contract long or short. But before you can think about getting into any position, you need to have something that happens, right? Because a melt up like this, you're way too high to buy. You're way too high to buy, right? But you have no entry points to sell. There's nothing right now letting us know that it's time to sell. So please be careful this afternoon if you're going to stay in front of your computer. If you've taken any trade this morning, I hope you did good. If not, well, after this trading session, take a few minutes, go stretch your leg, go do some yoga, a run, a sport, something, but go be active, right? That is very important. Go be active this morning and go and enjoy your day, because we're doing this because we want to have a quality of life, right? We do not want to just be slaving it 9 to 5 day in and day out. We're traders, we're taking risk because we want to have a chance at a better life, and to be able to do so, as my coach says all the time, all the wealth in the world means nothing without a healthy mind and body. Right? So take a second, go out, do some sports, enjoy your day a little bit. If you come back at 12:30 for the afternoon session, be very careful, look at the market condition, apply your analysis, be patient, be disciplined. And once the opportunity presents itself and the pattern is there, then after you can feel confidence to get into a contract. We see right there, we got 2 dojis, right? Morning stars. Market that could indicate that the market is about to just crumble. But then again, we've been pretty surprised today with the buyers defending their position this whole time. Seven minutes left to our trading session. I think we can safely, right? We can safely start our closing routine. If you've been trading this morning, if you've been following on your charting software, make sure that you have no pending order. If you're using Sierra chart, you click on trade, you click on trade position windows. Not position window, although you can look in your position window, making sure you have no open position, but you can go into your trade order window, right? You go into your trade order window, you make sure you have no pending order, can click also on cancel to make sure that you have no pending order because you don't want to come back from lunch and have a really nasty surprise. And then that being said, I have the feeling we're gonna keep seeing a melt up, right? We're gonna keep seeing a melt up this morning, right here, right? The market is gonna go like this before it just crumbles down, because I'm pretty sure when we see these type of market condition at the end of the melt up, we'll often see like a crumble of the market. And so I can safely say that there's not going to be another pattern within the next 5 minutes. So for today's session, we registered 10.25 points on the day. And I will see you guys tomorrow morning at 6:20. I'll be in better shape this morning, right? I'll be in better shape than this morning. I'll go to bed a bit earlier tonight, and I'll be fresh and ready for tomorrow. Until then, guys, take care. Have yourself a wonderful day and be safe out there. Bye-bye.